if my own strategy this time around is that I am going to support a northerner in 2027.
Really?
Yes.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist, where we'll break down the stories that are really making waves. The 2023 election might feel like they just ended, but believe me, the chess game for 2027 has already begun. Today, we are diving into a very revealing clip from Channels TV Politics Today. It features Kenneth Okonkwo, the former spokesperson of the Labour Party presidential campaign. The topic was opposition political coalition, but what he reveals as his personal strategy to defeat the APC is a masterclass in political pragmatism that might just shock you, especially if you were part of the Obidient movement. He's basically laying out a cold, calculated blueprint. So let's watch the clip, then we'll break it all down. Sit back and take a watch.
APC as presently constituted. How do you want to defeat that tendency in our political climate at the moment in 2027?
Now, it is a very easy thing if people will yield to strategy and not sentiment. Give Bola Tinubu his own style, his own strategy, and he's back to Bodilon. What did Bola Tinubu do in 2015? He went to the north, picked a man that he knows that all the northerners are in support. As at that time, Bola Tinubu wanted to be president because he said it's his lifetime ambition. But he knew that if he, as a southerner, tries to take out an incumbent southerner, he will fail because nobody has succeeded from the same section of the president, incumbent, to take out an incumbent president. He went to the north and brought a man that he knew that all the northerners are supporting. And when he brought him, any combination from the south took out Jonathan, and he bided his own time, and he came in later to become the president. That is strategy. If my own strategy this time around is that I am going to support a northerner in 2027.
Really?
Yes. And it must be my condition to the northerners. It must be a northerner that the whole north will be willing to support.
Like an Atiku.
If the whole north is willing to support an Atiku, why not?
Or a Tambuwal.
If the whole north is willing to support, why not?
Or an El-Rufai.
Good. The person must be qualified, must have experience, and if he has experience in the presidency, it's an added advantage. And when we put up anything from the south, that will push him through. Let me tell you.
But would that be fair? Would that be fair that there was an 8 years of Buhari?
Okay, let's unpack that because a lot was said there. This wasn't just a casual interview, it was a strategic declaration. Kenneth Okonkwo is essentially saying that to defeat an incumbent southern president, the opposition must adopt the exact same playbook that brought the APC in power in 2015. He's not even subtle about it. He's referencing the strategy Bola Tinubu himself perfected. Let's break it down. In 2015, Tinubu, a powerful southerner political leader, understood that to unseat a sitting southern president, Goodluck Jonathan, he needed to galvanize the massive unified voting bloc of the north. He found his champion in Muhammadu Buhari, a figure who commanded immense loyalty in that region. The North-Southwestern Alliance was born, and it was unbeatable. Jonathan, despite his incumbency, was defeated. Now, fast forward to today, Okonkwo is looking at a sitting southern president, Bola Tinubu, and saying the only way to win is to do it again, but in reverse. His strategy is to find a powerful, popular northern candidate that the entire north can rally behind. He even flouted names like Atiku Abubakar, Tambuwal, and El-Rufai, all seasoned political figures from the north. This is where it gets really interesting and for some, controversial. What Okonkwo is proposing is pure political pragmatism. It's a game of number, of regional alliances, of ethnic and geographical calculation. This is a stark contrast from the core message of the 2023 Labour Party campaign, which was built on the idea of competence, character, and moving beyond these old, divisive political structures. The third force was meant to be a break from the norm. So the critical question here is, can the opposition, particularly the factions that preached a new dawn, adopt this old school strategy without alienating the very base they energized? Okonkwo is essentially arguing that idealism is great, but it doesn't win election in Nigeria's current climate. To get power, you have to play the game by the existing rule. And there's a deep irony here that is impossible to miss. He's literally proposing to use the Jagaban's own blueprint to try and defeat the Jagaban. He has learned from the master and wants to apply the lesson. His argument is that any Southerner trying to challenge Tinubu will simply split the Southern vote, making it easier for Tinubu to win. But a united North, backed by a strategic Southern bloc, is a different calculation entirely. This is a signal that the conversations within the opposition are shifting from ideological purity of 2023 to the cold, hard reality of what it might take to win in 2027. So, what we are witnessing here is a potential pivot, a move away from the new political mantra towards a battle-tested, if cynical, strategy of regional alignment. It is a sign that for some of the opposition, the ends winning the presidency justify the means. But what do you guys think? Is this a smart, realistic path to power for the opposition, or is it a betrayal of principle that fueled the 2023 movement? Is this the only way to win? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I really want to hear your take on this. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist for more in-depth analysis of the stories shaping our nation. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.